apologies. Unless you really wanted me to rickroll you all.
Oh, I'm dead. Exhaust that too.
What a goal!
Yeah, totally
Yep.
dead. Oh,
That was
God.
cool.
This has been brutal.
Mare, I didn't realize you were playing Cinderace.
Ooh, woo!
Oh, oh boy.
What?
Was your Ulu?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Jesus, I can't say this name.
Oh, shit. Nope, die. Fuck! God damn it. I was thinking of using their weapons against them, but my weapon slots are kind of full. That's the issue with that right now. So, an auto heal thing there, because if they didn't, this game would suck even. What? Excuse me? What? What? No! 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 I didn't know that was an enemy!
Yes.
What the fuck is
Yes.
this thing?
It's
Excuse me? What is this thing? Why does the snowman have a bazooka?
It's a bazooka holding snowman!
Oh my god. Oh, I hate this.
Or is it a Gatling gun?
I don't know what it is, but I was... What the fuck?
Oh hey, you got a winter thorn, nice.
Stone.
Oh, hi Axiom. Axiom's guarding this item here.
Come on, come... Oh, come on! Houndstone! Seriously? You shouldn't be this hard to catch, man.
Wow.
I mean, you're at red. I know you're at 40 health, but come on. Wow. I'm actually a little concerned about this. Oh my god! It's gonna actually kill Sushi.
Sushi, no!
Please?
Did you try saying please?
Apparently all I need to do is say please, and then it's like, okay, fine. I'll stay in the ball. I guess now that you said the magic word. God.
Oh boy. Here comes the fire.
No!
Oh, no, no. No, no.
Oh!
Oh. So close, so close. Yes, yes. Honk. Another good hit.
Yeah!
There you go. Good job.
Rub, 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 rub. No one's questioning me for just constantly saying rub. Okay, beautiful, beautiful. I'm glad.
I mean, I'm hoping someone clips it.
For that human. Look at the camera.
Hello there.
And wink? You want me to wink? Okay, I can do that. Alright, hold on. Sometimes this is hard to get my model to wink, but I'll try my best, and Nico is spamming hello. Alright. I don't know if that's working. I hope I'm winking? Maybe? Did that work?
Kind of.
Kind of? It's hard to wink. It's hard to wink because of how the model goes. I'm trying. I'm trying. Sometimes it adapts to both of my eyes, though. The winking thing sometimes doesn't work. Why, Scarlet? Why did you want me to wink? I'll try again. That is probably more of a fail, but... Alright, if I look right at it, this might work. Is it working? I can't tell. Because I'm looking at a different monitor. You want to see the hair move? Okay. I can make the hair move.
You mean it?
Of course.
Okay.
This is the actual background music of this.
All right, it's yours. Hold on. How's that?
Does it look right?
I think so.
There you go.
Yeah, it looks
Let's
great.
just ruin the whole scene when... Life is your
Don't worry about it.
creation.
Just keep going.
Okay, I'm not. Don't do that in a fantasy world. Dress me up, make me tight. I'm your
Done.
dolly.
You got it. Perfect.
A doll rockin'.
By the shoulders and gestures for you to do the same to her. She closes her eyes and a warm, soothing sensation runs from her hands. She keeps touching.
You know, Undead, you talking about tater tots and stuff has made me very hungry again. And I just ate lunch not that long ago. Dear Lord. Hi, Feline. Hi, Hana. Hi, Akai. Hi, Undead. I want tater tots now. I've been trying to stock up on healthier stuff to make it, as I've kind of been living off of junk food for maybe a good solid month now, stupidly enough. So I started the whole, let's get back into shape. Let's start eating better again. Let's do this and that and this and that, and I had a really nice lunch, but now I'm craving tater tots because of somebody. You're making me crave tater tots. How could you? Or hash browns, or anything. Oh, hungry. But I'm really not that hungry, even though I feel like I am. And I already have like dinner prepped and situated and ready to go for whenever I'm like, you know, all done today and all that stuff. But dang, you all make me hungry. How is everybody today on this lovely Monday? I hope you're all doing well. I am ready to continue reading more and making my voice go worse. Work was work today, but we're under a massive like heat index right now, and it's very hard to breathe outside, which is a fun little situation that we are dealing with currently. But it's we do our thing and we feel better in the long run, hopefully. Haven't figured out a good alternative name for potato pancakes yet. I mean, prom. Ooh, that sounds fun. I know, like we're all hungry now because of everybody. Like Undead, why are we so hungry now? Also, as normal, just let me know how sound is and everything else. No, don't be sorry. Don't be sorry. I enjoy hearing the conversations about everything going forward, because it gets me into how your guys' lives is, and I want to know how your guys' life is just as much as you're probably all curious about me. Oh, it's your first food of the entire day. Fair enough. I mean, it's afternoonish here for me at this point. I've already had 2 meals, and God, counting calories again is weird, and I hate it, but it's always kind of required whenever you're trying to figure out what the hell you're putting into your body that is making it bad. I hate doing it. I hate doing it, but I also know it's kind of required from there. Food and hungry for everyone. You get a food. You get a food. Just check under your chair. Hey, everyone gets a hash brown. It was grocery day 2 days ago. Oh no. Oh no. My grocery days tend to be on Mondays. I try to order it so it's here essentially by the time I get home from work. And, you know, things work out pretty well after that. Oh, I forgot to do the thing with chat. Hold on. There we go. You can look at Meteor. That's the thing. I had to wait for my groceries to arrive before I could actually like make my lunch. And unfortunately, I am the lazy food eater who only likes to order takeout and not actually prepare shit on their own because I'm dumb like that. And I really gotta stop being that way. I really do. I just, ugh. I need to cook more. And this is kind of my attempt to cook more. Which I've already succeeded because I made lunch, and the lunch can last for 2 days. Because it's how it is. It was like, I had this like tuna fish thing that was more green than fish. So it was in one of the, like, what do they call them? Rice. I'm gonna call them rice tortillas. You probably know what I'm talking about by that. But it was like with one of those, you know, like the thin tortilla looking thing, and it was between that and a little bit of carrots, a little bit of celery, a little bit of onion powder in there. Spring wraps, thank you. Yes, that's the name of the King of Spades, thank you. Spring rolls, and I just like made with some tuna, a little bit of hot sauce, a little bit of mayonnaise, and it just got good, and I was happy with it. And it was more filling than I thought, and a glass of OJ just helped to satiate the hunger for now. So, moving on to the American continents. Well, I don't know if this is more American continent or this is just what happens when colonization happens from like wilds. You ever made one out of ramen? I've never made out of ramen before. Normally I've just bought like the egg rice wraps that they normally sell in the stores. Because there's a lot that normally goes along with that in that process. So I've never made out of ramen, but that actually does sound pretty good. Man, all this talk of food is not helping me. Well, I mean, I'll be eating in a couple hours again just because I'm trying to change my calorie intake and all that lovely stuff. Didn't expect to immediately start talking about this as soon as we started up, but you know what? Things happen, so... Can't really put ramen in it, of course, but you make a good sauce and add a few things in it. It makes a hella good wrap. Ooh, that does sound good. I always am up for trying new things, because once I actually start like cooking and prepping stuff, I enjoy it. It's just getting to that point of actually cooking and prepping that is hard for me to do, and I never understand why it's hard for me to do. But one day, I will just get back into the good habit of doing that, and it'll be better. This is my first day of trying to cleanse myself. And it's not hell of a rip. It's like hell of a boss, just with a wrap. That's all. Now that we have the bracelet, let us return to the Shinzawazi Springs. Will you be staying there long? I'd like to give you a proper thanks after I find my friends. We weren't planning on it, but there's no need to rush. We'll see you at the springs then. That's the problem, King of Spades. And that is exactly the thing I always kind of go through. Work is tiring, work is taxing. There's so much that normally goes along with it that by the time I get home, I really don't want to cook. And it's just easy to go onto like Grubhub or something like that, and boom, you got your food immediately there and waiting for you. And it's just easier and better that way. So I 100% understand you. Really, to keep snacks in there, I guess. What do I do for work? I don't really talk. I mentioned this yesterday during my Kingdom Hearts stream, but I don't talk a ton about what I do for work on streams. The best way to say it is I'm in the music business, and that is the only thing I can really like say about it. I make music either by myself or with others, and that's as much as I can unfortunately talk about it. Just because I don't want to dox myself or get any issues and that kind of thing, so I try to keep that more on the download. You know, really. Wow, Naori, that I recognize a lot of those names, and it's like, damn, why am YouTube's is recommending me after like Asmongold stuff? I'm scared. Exactly. I just know that I'm a music profession, which is why I do a lot of the music analysis stuff. I don't know if you all had a chance yet to check out the Magic the Gathering video I just posted. It's mainly just reacting to trailers and shit, but I had fun at least kind of recording that one because of all the different meshes of genre. I know, Kel, I do music stuff? That is absolutely nuts. Like, who would have thunk it? Oh, I haven't played Magic in forever either, but the new set that's coming out, Bloomberg or something like that, is just cutesy enough with its art that I might buy it. So, yo, how you doing today? My bracelet, thank you so much. This is more than just a gift, it is part of me I could never hope to replace. You just woke up? Hell yeah! I've been up for way too long, hell yeah! Truly, Wook Lamada is blessed to have such devoted friends. But I got distracted because I couldn't focus on Hades and YouTube at the same time. Honestly, it's totally fair. No worries on there. Instead, you just get to hear the bard read through dialogue and communicate with you all on various different stuff and tactics and things and goodies and things. That is true, but I do work with it. I still work with music chat. I know you do, Cal. Everybody, like, everyone here does, and it makes me happy. I was absolutely serious when I said I feel much more invited here on the YouTube platform than I do on the Twitch platform. I like Twitch still, but, like, here is much more comfortable. In a tab, fair enough. Do you have to find the food delivery person? I am so sorry. Well, I wouldn't quite prefer it that way. I prefer to think of it as more as long-sitting acquaintances. Well, it gets a +1 for every smile on the board, and if you know Magic the Hour for them, it can be... Oh, yeah, I love those, like, weird, really tricky cards, and that's one of the things I like about it. With the new set, I do want to kind of build a mouse deck, but that's... You'll see when you watch the video why I'm more like, ooh, mice. Because adorable creatures. Oh, I understand that kind of thing, trust me. Yeah, no, I agree, Kel. Like, I like the interactivity of Twitch a little bit more, but I'm getting used to how things go here. I'm a little delayed with when I respond to you guys, that's all. Blue counter control decks. I was always a white weenie deck player. Normally white with either green or red, depending. I was either give me giant honky things or give me small little overrunny things. I don't know. It's just been a long time since I played it, but I might get back into it with the next set coming out just because of how adorable it is. Can't save up to change your model here. You're right. But there might be other ways to eventually do it. Know the placement every time a new person delivers. White decks are cool though. Carter looks kicker. The kicker decks are a lot of fun. There's a lot of cool mechanics, and my two managers played a lot more than I do and are really into like Commander and Commander EDH, and are much more knowledgeable about that stuff than me. But I used to play like Standard 10 years ago. Oh God, was it really 10 years ago? Now it might be close to there. Ugh, I'm getting old. Regardless of how you choose to describe it, there's no denying the depth of your bond, though I'm sure you'll continue to do so. Can't say I'm surprised the deputy chief turned out to be the bandits leader. I always knew something wasn't right about him. Becoming a regular for some food delivery person. I know! People know my apartment now and it scares me. There's this pizza place down the road that every time I call, they're like, Suno, you want your regular? Yes, please. And then I cry in a corner. God, I actually haven't ordered anything from that pizza place in a bit. But nope, I bought food today. I don't need it. This is the convenience thing that I have issues with. An easy claim to make with a gift of hindsight. There you are, the real Datebreakers have arrived. Porky is not my favorite Pokemon. I just think it was adorable, and when one of my friends helped to rig this was kind of a free gift that came along with it, was the files and assets for this Lechonk. So he's kind of on my side. He'll give me the leftover iced tea before your shift. Yeah, that's when you know people really start understanding you. That also happened to Dunkin' Donuts 1 year for me. Like, I started going there so frequently, like, before work, that as soon as I saw my car pull up, they're like, the regular, and I'm like, okay. That scares me when places start knowing your order immediately. There's a panini met with cream cheese, cranberry sauce, and turkey. Ooh, That sounds like such a good combo. Oh, you guys are making me hungry again. I'm supposed to be reading dialogue. I'm being distracted, but I enjoy the company. You're all amazing. Thank you. What were we doing? I'd like you to meet my two best friends, Kyoani and Lewine. If it wasn't for you believing in Zakoa and doing what you did, we'd still be locked up. You have no idea how satisfying it was to see that bastard Wiwute put behind bars. Remembers you and offers you your usual order means you're a good customer that they love, they take time. That's a good way of looking at it, Undead. That's a very good way of looking at it. Food, food, food. We're just gonna start chanting food. My god. Yeah. We never gave up hope that Zakoa will find a way to get us out. He was always the best of the Daybreakers. Glad I was able to convince you to go along with his plan. Unfortunately, our group is smaller now, and lacking in strength besides. Some outlaws might have seen us as easy targets. Even so, if anyone should give the Dust Watch a slip, the Daybreakers will be there. We'll train night and day so no one will get the better of us ever again. Isn't that right? And they'll go, oh, it's a turkey sandwich guy again. Oh, God, that is true. It's either one or the other, but I want to say that most people think I have a very positive demeanor, so I'd be very surprised if I ever gave that kind of response towards somebody. I don't think I ever have, not that I know of. I mean, maybe like a coworker or two might have eventually got that way because, you know, when you deal with people constantly, you sometimes get on each other's nerves, but that's just the way human interaction normally goes with people. Just kind of, you know, cray-cray in a lot of senses, but it do be what it do be. Right, and you'll teach us how to draw your pistol so fast, won't you? Well, we won't need a duel if all goes as it should. But on the off chance it doesn't, we best make sure everyone can match or beat my speed. We owe you a great debt, and one of these days I'll be sure to repay it. On that you have my word. Until we meet again. What crazy side story are the three of you going to have at some point? I'm sure there's some type of side quests that are going to involve them. If you'll excuse me, I shall find a quiet place to rest. As I'll be here a while yet, though, do let me know if there's any way I can be of assistance. Were you not planning to take the train home? Oh, train service has been suspended. Didn't I tell you? Oh, then how are we going to get to the hometown? If you could have one superpower, what would it be? Flying. I'd love to be able to fly anywhere, but that's just me. Goodbye, punk posse. Yeah, that's what they kind of were. You mentioned no such thing. I would love to be able to fly, like, anywhere. You could travel the world, see people much more easier. I have so many friends that are across the seas now that it would be like, no real travel for you. Something about the tracks being damaged in the last quake. The tunnel was closed as well. An earthquake must have happened when we were still down south. There have been quite a few tremors of late, and a rather large one struck not long before you two arrived. Can only hope no one was hurt. Stop time or teleportation, those are two really good ones too. At any rate, if you want to know when service will resume, you can speak with the station master yourself. Touch anything, a book, and know exactly how it works. Oh, that would be fun too. Is that I feel like that superpower's not really as desired by people, but that is a really cool one to just kind of have knowledge that quickly. Control the elements, shape-shifting. Oh my gosh, you're all crazy, and I love it. I'm glad that people have such like different like opinions on what's cool superpowers and stuff like that. So it's fun. It's cool. Okay, we return the bracelets. Everything's good over there. I wonder when the tracks are gonna be repurposed. Oh, I mean, with great power comes great responsibility. That famous Spider-Man quote that everyone always uses is absolute truth. Like, you need to be careful with whatever you can actually do. A faceless extra. Look, I was a faceless extra for many years until you all decided to open up my tavern door because of Epic. So now I don't know what to do with myself. Makes me scared. I'm scared, chat. No, I'm kidding. I enjoy having all these new people to talk to. It seems people aren't too happy about the train delays. voiced or no? Probably
I'm
not.
so
Oh, it
sorry,
is.
but we're not sure when the train will be running again.
I think that's a lot of like people's wish that they could just have the body that they want. Smoke magic, but you can make the smoke dense like a physical object as long as you can see it. He could get you. That's my second. That's interesting. That's interesting. I like it. I like it.
You've got to be joking. Of all the places to get stuck at on the way.
Oh, fair enough, Undead. Fair enough. I get it. All right, blonde-haired bimbo, blonde-haired Ken. What do we got to do?
Please don't tell me you've come to complain too.
No, I want to help you. Clearly.
We heard that the earthquake had caused disruptions and wanted to ask when operations would resume. But I see that it will be a while yet.
How is the volume, guys? Everything good? Do I need to turn anything up or down?
I'm afraid so. Too few hands for too much work. It's time-consuming enough to inspect the tracks after every quake, but this last one we got after the succession ceremony was massive. Made a mess of a whole bunch of railroad ties.
A little tiny bit quiet. I can raise it just a little bit. We are master complainers. That almost sounds like master something else.
The succession ceremony? We would have been in Tuliolal at the time. If it was,
I turned it up just a little bit.
We should have felt it as well.
Yeah, we really
I
didn't
have
hear
to
an
admit,
earthquake during that.
It was a touch strange, having seen my fair share of tremors. If I had to describe it, it felt more like the rumbling from an explosion.
Master debaters, if you could. Yes, there you go. We are master debaters.
Is
So
there
bad.
anything I can do to help?
It's so bad.
Seriously? You're offering to help?
What about you, my friend? If you'd rather strike out on your own, I understand.
Though, if you were willing to lend us a hand, too, we'd be truly tremendously grateful.
Master eaters.
Thank you! Thank you so much! I'm Shenza, by the way. Pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Shenza's voice actor sounds familiar to me.
If you would please step inside, I can introduce you to everyone.
How could you not, like, steal that from Critical Role? It's such a well-known joke from them. I love it so much.
Sorry for dragging you into this.
The master stroke. Oh, God.
There they are.
I always make dirty jokes. That's part of the
That's
bard
them,
thing.
The two volunteers. Walika is our station master, and over there is our top driver, Nitoe.
What is Leon Kennedy's kid brother doing here? I love it, Undead.
And this grizzled mug is Zopia, an engineer who joined around the same time as me.
Hi, friends.
Much obliged for the help. I'll make it worth your while, I promise.
Why is his chest so exposed? And why do I just want to motorboat it right now? I mean, what? It's good. We're fine. Nothing happened. I'm not a furry. I am not a furry, I swear.
Something the matter?
Would you happen to be a fan of Oh, this is the guy from Shadowbringers! Oh, I get it!
Trolleys? They're fine, I suppose, but they're no match for our...
Oh, this is such a cute callback with the three of them! Oh, I thought they looked familiar!
She's absolutely glorious, let me tell you. If you'd like to bask in her beauty, well, you should visit the depot behind the platform.
Oh my god.
Right then. What I'd like you two to do is help us procure...
Yeah, these three were in another expansion, just in a different shard, so it's so cool that they kind of, like, put that up. Expose yourselves, we're all furries here, it's fine.
So it
Or
needs
maybe.
to be the strongest stuff we can get. In these parts, that means the trees in the Piata Yonan Plain. It is Hetsaro territory, though, so we need to get their permission first.
That's such a sweet little
Come
callback.
on, no time to waste.
I love that. It's perfect. It doesn't help that the lion boy is very attractive to look at. Oh, I am not fursuit furry. It's mainly just you know, like what we saw there. That's the type of furry I am. Yes, I know. They gotta be humanoid for me though. Though no small number lives in Sheolani, must confess I never visited the home of Hetsaru, and they largely live in accordance with older traditions. I suspect they may have a dim view of the railroads. Hey, we're on the 96 track now. Hell yeah. Come, let's follow Walika. There's another station on the way, so be sure to drop in. The train will be in the depot, so you can still see it from outside. Unless they're aliens. Oh, God. I'm quite taken from the sleek design of the head myself, though if you peek through the windows, you could probably catch a glimpse of... Enough jabbering, Shenza. Thanks to these two, we finally have some real work to do. Let's get to it. We'll see you later. I suppose there's no harm in stopping at the station. It's on the way, after all. Zeus always makes it happen. It's fine. Cthulhu? Yeah! Yeah, Cthulhu would be a very, very vicious beast, but a beautiful lover. Oh, I don't know how people actually wear fursuits, but then again, I don't like being warm ever. Oh my god, and with the heat index today being so freaking high with its dew point, I could barely breathe and work today. It was rather terrible. I am so glad that I only had to work a half day and then got immediately into air-conditioned, like, spaces, because, oh, it was so bad today. I must confess, the train is an impressive sight. How easy it must be to ship goods throughout the wilds now. Meh. Right. Mawat's zone should be in the northeast of here. Let's continue on. You heard of the Eldritch God dating sim game where you get to get... Yes, I have heard of that before. Like, I think it's such a funny concept. I'm just gonna kiss Cthulhu now. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Someone created the maneuver board without prompting from anyone. Oh, I gotta kill something. Hold on, guys. Must kill. This thing's getting a little bit too high of a level for me. We should be good still. I do not know him, but I'm sure it'd be something I'd look up at some point or another. Need to find another runique. There's a couple of them around. It's not the blood rage, it's just they're hunts that I have to do. Which get me more nuts, which get me more rewards for collecting nuts. I swear that's all it is. For collecting nuts. See, I just got, I know you might have seen it pop up, but it said I just got 4 sacks of nuts. I need to collect these sacks of nuts in order to redeem certain rewards within, like, the major cities. And the other way of doing that is by attacking animals. Fish people scary, marrying fish people scarier, marrying fish people willingly is the scariest. It's another VTuber creator, kind of. They do VTuber stuff for streams and then an outfit for other videos. Oh, okay. Maybe I'll have to look them up at some point. The Shape of Water. But I'm being serious. That's the whole concept behind it. You kill animals or certain like marks that appear in the world, and then as a reward for killing those marks, they give you sacks of nuts, which then you can exchange to get other mounts. In exchange, you get some music. In exchange, you get food. Because everyone is just obsessed with nuts in this world. Yes, that's the actual name of it. Hold on, let me open it up. Should be in my, I think it's in one of my inventories. Seeing if I can find it. Yeah, there you go. I don't know how well you can see that, but that says sacks of nuts. I have 197 sacks of nuts. It's probably very hard to see that on my screen, but that's what it says. Sacks of nuts. See it there, chat? There it is for you all to view. Counter-reproductive. Wow, Mala. Just wow. But yep, it's called Sacks of Nuts. I don't think they were thinking too well when they decided to name that, because it's just so bad. At least now I'm collecting mountain oysters. Oh my god. It's not even November. Ah, there you are. The village is just up ahead. Truth be told, I never had direct dealings with the people of Malwatzone, but I do know their traditions mean a great deal to them, as does the land. It's better than sack of nut? Yes. 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 Very true. So what are these people? Are they like squirrels or something? I have nuts on the brain right now. Ah, such lovely clean air. Feels like a treat after the overpowering ceruleum of the Shinzawazi Springs. The waters nearby are just as pristine. It's a paradise for people and animals both. I just saw what was going on happen. They just put in and went, yep. Oh, I'm 1000% sure they knew what they were doing there. Like, they had to. They had to. I'm glad you appreciate the blessings of nature as we do. Oh no, you're Makode. Never mind. Okay. Greetings, traveler, and welcome. I am Hawato, chief of Malwatzone, and this is my son, Shepeto. A pleasure to meet you. I thank you for the warm welcome and apologize for our sudden intrusion. I'm Walika, station master of Zaktaral Railing. The recent earthquake has damaged our tracks and we require timber to make repairs. You're just Dark Knight. Geppetto. It does kind of sound like that a little bit. This is Suno and Aaronville, who have volunteered to assist us with the restoration effort. You're a most curious air about you, of oil and steel, tanned leather, and the faintest hint of meadows awash with unfamiliar flora. I gather you are not from these lands? I hail from Eorzea. Most of the people who have clearly 0 to 1 hip you think it's self for the sling who's clearly lying to them. Oh, I love it. And I've seen a lot of like media things like that, and they make me laugh each time. Truly, I'd love to know more about you and the lands you have seen. Hope to get to at least 60 before D&D. You might be able to. I am told your people hold your traditions in the highest, yet I gather you are curious about those of others as well? But of course, nature is boundless, as is our love for her land and her children. The Hetzo in particular have done so much to guide our way of life. We're to hunt, to gather, to lay our heads. The Hetzo teach us all these things and more. It's for that reason I believe that we are tuned to the shifting winds around us. Big ass spider crawled on my plant decor. I'll be back. Yeah, please get it. Please get it. Oh, I see. That word Hetzo, it means leader of souls in the Hetsaru tongue, does it not? It does. There are many creatures revered as Hetzo among the Haratsaru. Here, we look for the Ronik for guidance. Isaiah is crazy good, and I can't believe I didn't realize that before. Yes, those earrings help out a hell of a lot with leveling. However, as you may have gleaned from our use of aetherites, while we are committed to our traditions, this does not mean we reject all outside influences. That said, there are certain things that give us pause. I don't know. I don't know why they're all daddies. They have some days on them, that's all. We will furnish you with the timber you require, but first, as neighbors in this land, we ask that you indulge us in a discussion. We'd be glad to, of course. Wonderful. We do not often receive guests come such a long way. My son is always so delighted to hear their tales. Now, if you'll follow me. I've had this duty pop up 3 times through and nothing. Ugh. I hate when that happens. As a tank, I thought it'd be pretty quick, but I guess not. In this case, you're right before summer, I heard familiar two-word phrase. What was the two-word phrase you heard? D's nuts or something? I mean, we are all technically mommies and daddies in one sense or another, right? Gotta get this lookout point while I'm here, before I forget about it. Here we go. All right, Hawato. What discussion do you want? I will speak frankly. We fear the winds of change will soon bring misfortune to the land. And I was like, yo, I grew up in the internet anime. We do not use that phrase. I don't want you insulting each. A sussy baka. Oh, God. Oh, I haven't heard that in a long time. Do people still use that? Ugh. The Ronique have made the potential for danger plain. And as you may have heard, their temperament has become erratic of late. They didn't even know it was words. Of course they didn't, because they're children and don't understand what they mean. A stableman near Hitsuwani mentioned that. Do you know what has caused this? We have our suspicions. Since others draw to this land by ceruleum, Sheloani has been undergone a transformation. And the railroads are a part of that. As strong and resilient as they might seem, Ronique are sensitive creatures. The roar of the train as it thunders through the plains may well cause them distress. One of the kids is an ESL student whose parents are from Japan. Oh, great. As far as my father said, we do not necessarily reject outside influences or innovations, but in this we can't help but worry. Understandably, I thank you for being forthright. This matter concerns not only the Hetsaru, but all of Sheloani. Perhaps we should bring it to the attention of Val Kawana. Val Kawana, you say? We know him only through rumors, but he's apparently, how shall I put this? Hard-headed and aloof, he values technological advancement and efficiency to the detriment of all else. Mind your tongue, Shepetto. He's changed a little bit since then. While there is a grain of truth to the rumors, he is not nearly as bad as they make him out to be. He is a passionate man who cares for his people, just like his sister. You still cannot find it? Oh no. It's gotta be somewhere. Is that so? That's certainly a side of him we weren't aware of. Also repeatedly using the same phrase, gave the same talk. They proceed to ask me about my favorite animes. Oh my god. Dear lord. Suno fought besides Val Kawana in the Right of Succession. I take his word over rumors. Kid knew what the others were saying, but just wanted to watch them insult each other. Oh god. Oh dear lord. You took part in the Right of Succession? Black Widows. Ugh. You're that close to the Dawn Servants? I was grateful for any help, but I had no idea I had recruited a bona fide hero. Then they should know what a sussy baka is then. I don't know. Whatever. The succession of a Dawn Servant filled us with uncertainty for the future, but there's clearly much we do not know. On this particular occasion, the winds of change are not meant to be feared. No, we must open our hearts and minds that we might see Val Kawana for who he truly is. Do you think he might visit someday? Just as his father offered us guidance, I'm hopeful that he will do the same. Stand by your theory. You might be right, Leanne. Middle schoolers are much more willing to just be chill after that. Good, good. It disappeared. It doesn't exist anymore. There you go, Spades. Thank you for hearing and allaying our concerns. I'm glad we could speak. As for your timber, we have freshly cut logs near the lake. Please take all that you require. We're terribly grateful. I promise we'll keep the runique foremost in our minds as we continue working on the railroad, and if need be, we'll seek out Valkuana's consul. My thanks again for your time in the timber. We shall endeavor to return the favor. I hope to see you again soon. It's not open space or like hanging vines. You could definitely build a nest in. I don't even want to think of any of that. Ugh. Like, ugh. I am very allergic to spiders, so that stuff just kind of, ugh. Ugh. I don't like spiders. More than enough timber to fix the ties. Now we need to transport it to the station, which will be a bit more involved than I thought. Didn't expect we would be given so much. Mind waiting here a spell while I round up a few more hands and a Ronique? I won't be that long. I'm glad that went well, and thankfully it seems you won't need to make several trips for the timber. Just got some scared by spiders now and then, and it's your new roommate? Hell yeah. Hey, 98! Enhanced reprisal. Okay, my reprisal got stronger. What's my weapon currently? 669. Alright, it is stronger. I mean, that is cool looking. Because the problem is I like the shine of my weapon a little bit more. Ugh. But that is a pretty cool design for a gunblade. Oh, I don't know what I want to do. Hey, my Scarlet Runner beans. Oh no. Oh my god, guys. No, I don't want to do that. I want to cast a glam. Yeah, I'd rather keep this. I like the shine of it better. Alright, Aaron Val, what are we doing? Seeing jumping spiders are cute though, fine with them, but that was not a fuzzy little guy. So mean to me. Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. While we wait, we could get started moving the timber somewhere more accessible. Shouldn't take long if we split the work. Wait a minute. Why do I see blue? Did they already give me the other blue quests? No, just one of them. Weird. Alright, well, let's do this blue quest first. Yeah, that's kind of weird that they're doing it this way. I had to go out there twice a day and more to go on a snail hunt. Snails do somehow more for... Really? Snails are more horrifying than spiders to you? I love eating escargot though, but that's a whole nother thing. Well met, traveler. Have you perhaps seen a runique calf around here? Spotted youngsters south of Lake Tarai. Seemed like they gotten separated from their kin. With all the hunger fiends that roam the area, the poor beast doesn't stand much of a chance without someone to protect it. Thing is, I'm just not cut out to defend it from any would-be predators. We don't have much of a threat for bad spiders in houses, but still. You, on the other hand, seem more than capable of handling yourself. Would you be willing to seek out the calf and escort it back in my stead? They ought to be somewhere to the south of the lake. Well, what about snails makes you go ew out of curiosity? Unless it's the immortal snail. All hail the immortal snail. And again, I haven't had escargot in a long time. Arthropods? There's a lot of the smaller creatures in life that are fascinating to me, so I totally get it. Animals are fun. They're all so different and unique, and it's an instinctive reaction. Fair enough, I get it. What are you doing out here, calf? Alright, let's go back, friend. Main garden problem are those darn cabbage worms. Come after me, not the thing. Stop water cannon me. Y'all gotta stop doxing yourselves. Oh, I know. Like I really do enjoy it, but we're gonna get into a lot of fights and stuff as we go further into this area. Like, it'd be nice if I finished the quest line for this area, but I'm not 100% sure if I'll be able to. But a lot of these quests get you into fights, so you get to hear, like, the theme and shit go forward, which is pretty cool. Attack me. Thank you. Have fun with your groceries. But yeah, like, one of the great things about this MMO is that it's a top-notch soundtrack, just like with a lot of other things that I like play and analyze. It's a lot of fun just to listen to and vibe with. Nope, I have never found that, and I hope I never find that in my living room. Ugh. There you go, friend. You returned the calf. What a relief to see the Hetzo unharmed. You'd be surprised how often Runique calves go astray. In most cases, they fall prey to some fiend, but such is the way of nature. Though if you manage to get there before the fiends and raise a calf from a young age, they make for excellent beasts of burden. I'm not suggesting go as far as to kill a calf's parents to single one out, yet I do make a point of trying to rescue any stragglers I happen across. The way I see it, it's that much more part of a nature as any other fate a Runique could meet. Thank you, Traveler, for bringing this one back safe and sound. I shall do my utmost care for it. Run wild, Ronique. I'm gonna say, there's probably only... Okay, so there's one side quest left, and the last one will be the last quest in the main area. So we're getting there. Yep, there are tarantulas in the US. They're just not as common to see, I guess, is the best way to put it. I have 2 minutes to deliver the crates. Okay. Excuse me. Look at that crate. Look at that thing. Just get a Haktue on that thing. Ugh. There's just too many. Too many to think about. I don't even want to think about that. Oh, I'm getting the shivers thinking about it now. Just don't... The spiders are about the only, like, insect thing I really don't like. I'm okay with anything else, really. But spiders, forget it. I can't do it. I should think this will be enough. That was mighty kind of you to move all that lumber. Sorry we didn't make it back sooner. We'll see to the rest. Once we repair the tracks, we'll have you on the first train out of town. Ain't that right, Chief? As much as I'd love to make it so, there aren't any spots available. New World tarantulas are docile while the Old World are aggressive. Ah, so the Animal Crossing ones you see aren't actually like true to form, where they attack you as soon as you get close to them. You'll have to wait for the one after, I'm afraid. But you'll be riding free of charge, so at least you can repay your kindness. That's fine. Namika know a few others were here long before we arrived. It's only right they go before us. I hope you'll stop by and see the train off. It's a breathtaking sight, let me tell you. And you know what? And Nita Weekwe will be driving. No engineer compares to her, and it's always a treat to watch her work. The only work we should be worried about is our own Shenza. We've still more to do. I'll find somewhere quiet near the station to pass the time. If there's anything else in Sheloani you're keen to see, I'll leave it up to you. You know, I will not accept that kind of talk until you give me the last point, friend. You know that's how this shit works. I don't need to see anything else unless it is unless it is like a story point. As traveling through Sweden, they have seen more snakes in a period of 3 weeks than I have in my entire life. Snakes are interesting to me. Bird hunting tarantulas are very docile. I never would have expected this to turn into like a spider talk. I know very little about the insects of the spiders or snakes or anything like that. I can't with spiders. It gives me the heebie-jeebies. How'd you fill the sights? Well, they appear to have almost finished. Oh, good! Several cutscenes. We love several cutscenes. Never owned one, but was always fascinated by them growing up. We like our several cutscenes. All of a sudden you see Cloud Strife on the top of there and you start hearing
glorious grand
music.
Indeed. I hope Namika was able to secure a seat.
Here she comes!
I don't blame you, Leanne. Alright, the train's pretty fast with all the cerulean in it. Damn. Much faster than I thought.
Thanks to you, we managed to resume service much faster than anticipated. You have our gratitude.
There's nothing so enchanting as a cerulean-powered engine in motion.
Ain't that the truth? Don't think I'll ever tire of watching them chugging along. They make wagons look like toys.
Good luck with the rest of work, King of Spades. Thanks for stopping in for a little bit.
And so long as we can lay the tracks, she can go on and on and on. Before you know it, she'll be crossing the entire continent.
Railroads are a somewhat recent addition to Tural. As it stands, we can only ferry folks as far as Yassolani.
Yassolani, okay.
And from an operational standpoint, we still have much to
I don't
learn.
blame you, Chatterina.
There's always some problem or another to deal with. But we'll keep working at it. We'll hone our craft and continue expanding till one day our trains are running coast to coast. That's the ultimate dream.
Just like the Panama Canal. Or at least that's what I think of when thinking about that. Panama! Panama! Ah, 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 ah. He does need a hug. I love him.
Goodness, I completely lost track of time. By now, I expect the train will be nearing Yassolani. When it returns, we'll see you on your way.
Uh-oh, they're
So
gonna
if you've got any
storm the
preparations to
town.
make,
There they go!
make 'em quick.
Oh god, what's going on? Why is there another earthquake?
Not another one.
What is going on?
You can't be serious.
They got very... Hello? That ain't no normal earthquake. What the fuck is going on? That almost looks like a buildup of aether. What happened?
Gods have mercy.
What? Oh, that doesn't look good. What the fuck? Hello?
What in the flying? What's happening?
Oh, the train. Nitobikwe and the others.
My home lies that way as well.
What the fuck is going on?
We're going to investigate. Right now!
That is just a giant shadow ball. Why is Gengar here? What is coming out of there? Wait, is it the one, like, soldier group from Endwalker? I forgot what they were called, but they look very similar to them. Oh. But I thought they weren't a warring tribe anymore.
What in the world? Are they heading for Tuliyola?
Oh, this isn't good. We need to follow that airship. It could have been a portal, I don't know. It probably has to do something with Zaktaral or Zal Jaja's doing. I wonder what was locked. Because that seriously reminds me of like the one. There was like this battle race in the End of the World that we met that were kind of looked like soldiers that were in a constant war with each other. Like that looked very similar to their armor, but like they're supposed to be an extinct race at this point. Oh no! You're joking me. I don't think this is summer vacation anymore.
Good. They came from the sky and attacked without any warning. The people need our help.
It's alright, Wook, I'm here. Please let me see what these things look like to see if my suspicions are right about it. Yeah, no, they look exactly like that. Like a race from Endwalker. What the fuck? Why are they attacking?
Try to remain calm, everyone.
Oh, this is bad.
I don't know what they are, but they're not men.
I don't like this anymore.
Someone help me, please!
Jesus! What the fuck are they doing?
What did it just do?
I don't like this anymore. At least the clay monster there to maybe help out. Oh, this turned a very deep turn.
Just get to safety.
This turned a very bad turn. Oh shit.
I'll hold the line here. Fall back to the palace. Quickly, before it's overrun.
Thank you, Bako Jaja.
This was supposed to be a happy campaign. What the fuck is going on?
This is simply how I do things now. So, who wants to take my blade next?
Bako, you better live this. You better not die. Hello? Who are you? Who the fuck are you? Oh, I hope Agula Jaja's okay. Oh no. Oh, this is bad. What is this fucking armor that you have? What is that? This is what you wanted?
That you should still live.
Did you just become a roboticized lizard? Excuse me?
Zoralcha?
By the gods, what has happened to you?
Your butchery, isn't it?
He never really had eyes before, I don't think.
After everything you've done in service to the throne, how could you betray us?
I don't know if it's mind control. I think this is what he wanted.
The dissolution of Tuli Yolal and surrender of all its territories. Refuse, and I will kill every last one of you.
Have you gone mad?
No, my ambition remains unchanged. To teach the masses the folly of war, that they cry out for peace, and thus unite the world.
By, like, killing everybody? Are you fucking nuts?
What has changed you so much, and in so short a time? To harm the very people you swore to serve? This is an unforgivable deed committed by my son. My son!
What the fuck is he doing?
You have heard my ultimatum.
And you will have my answer. By my hands, I will end your madness.
Gulu Jaja's not gonna survive this. No, I don't like this.
Wait! I should be the one to do this.
No. His sins are mine to bear.
Oh, Daddy Jaja's gonna die. I can already foresee this.
Ozoralja is strong. He has never been father's equal in combat.
That seems to be like the thing. If I can't rule, then I'll just destroy everybody first. So I'll be the only one left. I don't like this at all.
I believed you long dead. To have the chance to kill you myself is an unforeseen blessing.
He must be being controlled. He must be being controlled a little bit. I think summer vacation's over, guys. Ooh.
Farewell, Sorolja, my son. And forgive me.
Wait, he actually stopped him? I'm actually shocked. No way. I don't buy it. He's gonna move again, isn't he? It's gonna be whatever mechanical shit he has on him. Or is he gonna blow up? Revived? What the fuck is reviving him? Oh god.
What? How? Despite his old age, the mighty Gulul Jaja remains a fearsome foe indeed.
What the fuck is going on with this mechanical shit? Cybernetics? Oh.
You retain the vitality of two souls, despite the passing of one. I shall even the odds.
I mean, maybe? I mean, I kind of saw this coming, but...
Papa?
Oh, no. Wow, they rarely show blood. Wait a minute. They're getting serious with this. Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Even the blessed are mortal.
Alright, I want to punch him. I want to punch him. Father! I want to fucking punch him now. That is way too big of a pain cake. You son of a bitch.
You are no match for me.
Wrong button. Hold on. I got a button that works for this one. Never mind, it's not on here. Fuck you, man.
Murderer. On my honor, as vow of resolve, I'll make you pay!
So the once faint-hearted girl would live up to her title.
Don't you dare kill her too.
Very well. If only to demonstrate the disparity between us, I give you a chance to prove yourself. Rally the entirety of your strength. Lay siege to my kingdom. Strike me down, like I did father. Then, will you be his worthy successor?
Yeah, the trauma has started.
Sriracha, wait!
My warships will remain in your skies. When you fail to prove
I don't
your
want
worth,
Graha anymore.
I shall order them to lay waste to Thule.
There's been too much death for Graha now. I don't like this anymore.
Choose your next steps wisely.
I don't like this game anymore. I just wanted a nice summer vacation, and now the world's in trouble again. What the fuck was all of that? And they just let you stay here and look at this? Oh, that's so mean, game. I know this is just an instance right here, but that is mean. That is just mean. Oh. Oh, that is mean. No, Papa can't die. He can't. I guess I got new armor. Yay. Cries in pain. How does this shit look? Oh, actually. Actually, though. Kind of like it. I might keep this on. I kind of like how this gear looks, actually. Ooh. It's very spiky. Why? Why wouldn't I put it on? Like, it's better gear. It's a nice metal catsuit. I'll put my poncho back on then. Because I still like the poncho better. I need to look like everyone else, so. Alright. How could this happen? Wait! We go to like this very sad scene and then we have da 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 da. I love video game logic. I love video game logic. Oh. I don't like this game anymore. My model's not going to work well for this cutscene, is it?
I am beyond saving.
I'm going to be probably disappearing during this. Oh no.
Father, please. You can't give up.
Are you there, oh friend?
I'm right here. I'm right here.
Look after my children.
What? I'm an old fossil like you. I've only got so many years left. But if that's what you want, it would be an honor.
Remember about that thing I said? Like when I said that no important characters ever die in these games. I take that back immediately, because they haven't done a death sequence of an ally in quite a while. So I am actually legitimately sad right now. Oh.
You and I must go on another journey together someday.
Aye, you can count on it.
Oglamat. Kona.
Yes, Papa.
The graves of the Yokwi. You saw them, yes?
You will.
I
You're
always
right.
found their teachings comforting.
Oh.
Please, Father, you must save their strength.
Our flesh may wither and die, but so long as we are remembered, we are never truly gone. Through you, my hopes survive. Through you, I live on.
Yeah, what about the graphic update?
So do not mourn me. Walk tall and see our nation to a brighter future.
That's really nice tear details. Those are really nice tear details, guys. That's really nice tear details. The game shouldn't be that pretty. It shouldn't be. Oh, I fucking hate this. Oh, I fucking hate this. They did that too well. They made me care too much. they made me care too much over a character that was just introduced at the beginning of this expansion. I don't like this. Oh yeah, I mean it pulls cliches, but like it's like that gave me chills. Like I'm not crying or anything, but I'm very sad. Like I'm just very sad. I'm not crying, I'm just sad. Like, you know those sad emotions that you get when you feel like you're gonna cry, but like nothing actually happens? It's that gut-wrenching feeling more than anything. Moved. Yes, that's a better way of putting it, Chanarina. I'm very, very sadly, deeply moved by what they did with that. That was... And then... Oh, I just noticed the music. Like, it's in minor now. It is a very sad version of Dawntrail's main theme. Oh, that is clever to use that as kind of the dagger in the heart, so to speak. It's very cleverly done. No more vacation music. I don't even want to know what the outside looks like now that half of Toriala has been on fire. Jesus. It is very Funeral March-like. You're right. You're right. The music is perfect for there. It sets the scene perfectly. Right. So, Val Wuklamat, Val Kuana. I bring word from the city. The enemy is withdrawn, and the Landsguard have begun rendering aid to the people. Casualties within our ranks have hindered progress, but we continue to do all that we can. Plus the BDSM gear. Fair enough. I thank you for the report. Please inform the guard they are to prioritize such efforts until further notice. Man, that was a gut-wrenching scene. The people, I need to help them. We will assist you in whatever we can, of course. Oh, Murmur's alive. Murmur wasn't in the area, I don't think. Murmur's fine. I'm so glad I didn't, like, keep the kink suit equipped. That would have been really bad. Nope, they don't have, because there's a war going on, essentially. Thank you, thank you. They are sure to be wounded everywhere, more than I could count. We'll split up and help all of them. You can count on us. Alphino and Alice, could you take Bayside Bevy and Kryle and Erenvale the palace perimeter? Remember them plays in the distance? Yeah, that would be... Oh, man. As for Suno, please come to the Resplendent Quarter with me. We'll all meet back here afterwards. There is never any time for tears, especially when we're in wartime now. I mean, this ancient futuristic civilization that oddly reminds me so much of one of the warring tribes that we met at the end of the world, like, has come here. Like, they legit, the tech and armor that I saw from there looked exactly like the stuff that we saw, like, with, like, what was her name? The bird girl in that last dungeon of Endwalker. That's exactly what it looks like to me. There might be androids. I wish I remembered some more of the back, like, history of that particular, like, race. And I mean, I did all of the side quests and stuff for them. It's just been a long time. But they looked exactly like that. Wow, the music everywhere is even fucking sad. Oh, they changed the entire theme of the area to be this very, like... Oh, I can't! I can't! It's sad! This is supposed to be happy jazz, not sad, and I don't like it. I don't like it here anymore. I need to do this lookout point first, but I don't like it here anymore. Let me look out. There we go. Please don't play this music here. I know it's a sad lullaby. Are you okay? Thank you. The pain is better now, but I can't stop shaking. Where do they come from? Why do they attack us? And why are those things still in the sky? We had peace under Gulujaja. We were safe, but now... Wait, are they actually, like, still visible in the sky, too? They kept them in the sky as well. Oh, that's a nice little detail. I wonder if that'll be there permanently now, like, for this part of the campaign, then. Oh, that would be interesting. I love when they do those small effects like that. Thank you. I thought it was done for. I heard something disturbing. The enemy leader. They say he looked like Zaralja? You're gonna love the last zone. Oh, I love lingering details. I mean, the last zone in Endwalker, with the way that it just kind of adapted and evolved as you went further into there, was beautiful and bittersweet at the same time. Oh yeah, he did. Undead, he didn't, like, he could have killed us all at that point, but they want us to create some type of, like, emotional thing. They're gonna be in the skies for a while. But that can't be true, can it? Why would the first promise attack his own people? But if it was him, what happens now? Is he gonna come back? What do we do if he does? God. It's alright, Wook. We'll help out whoever we can. Oh, I thought that said dead, not dazed. I was like, well, that's not good. Thanks, I think I'm alright. Did you see them, those soldiers? They looked like people, but they killed and killed with no hesitation. If they attack us again, how can we hope to defend ourselves? Care impervious to harm on it. Fair enough, fair enough. I don't know, whenever I play like games like this, I try to kind of put myself in the shoes of the character I'm playing and everything, so it's always my way to try to become more immersed into here. Eldritch vibes only. You okay, weeping citizen? Thank you, sir. But my husband and son, they were... this is still sad, and the music's not helping at all. At all. How dare you play it in a lullaby-esque way. Thanks, I'll be fine now. But we failed to protect the people. Why did so many have to die? Where were Val Wuklamat and Val Koana? Oh, they're not to blame. I understand I do, but I need to clear my head. They're gonna start blaming the leaders, and I hate it. Because this is what always happens in shit like this. Wook, how you doing, buddy? I wanted to protect you from everything, but I don't think I could protect you from the horrors of this. Ugh. Okay. You finished dating the people here? Thank you. There were children among the wounded. Children. No, now isn't the time. There's still others who need help. Could you go and see how things are in Talon March? Afterwards, go and find Alice in the Bayside Bevy. Like, the fact that they even went and attacked children, that's low. Leanne, there's a lot of dead people around. And we just had an important character die, and I almost lost it on stream. Yeah, you missed quite a bit, now I'm thinking about it. You missed quite a bit. Nope, they probably didn't. They were probably just told to kill everything that moves. Enemy assaults. So they're just gonna be hanging out over the water then, aren't they, for a while? Yeah, I'm a little worried about our best boy now. I'm very worried about our best boy. Yep, they are 1000% unredeemable, and I don't like that. I don't like that. That is just so... Oh. Oh. That's so heavy. I hate when they do that. But it's so... powerful, too. Ugh. Yeah, Bakul Jaja. Yeah, I know the enemy ships are looming overhead. I don't like it, game. You don't have to remind me that they're just a constant presence over there. Man, just seeing like the seeing all the battle like explosions and everything everywhere is oh no, the lighting is very pretty. They do it well. They 100% do this well. This is even with like everything turned down to medium for me. At least it didn't spread this far. That's good. Sparkles means go look at this spot. Because we like shiny things. Alize, is everything okay over here? I've helped all those I could find and seen them delivered to the Landsguard's care. They are prepared for an attack. I think this would have been different. This is why breeding culture of absolute peace. Yeah, on some senses it is a bad idea just in case something like this happens. But, like, if they've had such a long time of peace and prosperity, it's also kind of hard for them to... I think... I understand what the First Promise is trying to do, but it's such an extreme way to do it that ugh. It's too extreme. As many casualties as there are, it would have been worse if the Landsguard hadn't fought as bravely as they did. And if Zoral Ja actually meant to harm the people. I mean, look around. The buildings are hardly damaged. I suspect his aim was more to incite fear, to show what he could strike whenever he pleases. But we can discuss that later. How is Lamati? Even after what happened to her father, she's trying so hard to fulfill her duty to the people. Still, everyone has their limits. She needs rest, and soon. Someone mentioned seeing her head towards the shore. Perhaps she's gone to the Gordon 2 Gleam Sands? I don't like that they're not showing where Bakul is. Oh god, that is so sad. Just to see some dead bodies around here. I don't like this. I legit don't like this. Oh, is the Moblin dead? Yeah, the Moblin's dead too. Oh. They were mean with this. Well, we always want to beat with my God, pacifism, but it just never happens. It won't happen. And pushing them through kind of like they kept going. Yeah, you're right. You're right. It's kind of weird how this is the exact opposite.
Steady now. I've brought you medicine. Drink.
There you are, Lamachi. I was beginning to...
Come on. Come on. Take it. Please.
Oh, my heart's gonna break again. My heart's gonna break again. No.
Lamachi.
Oh, it's so hard to see Wook like this.
Lamachi!
How could I?
Look at me, Lamachi. You need rest. You and him both. I will tend to this soul.
My heart's breaking again.
People. I have to help them.
Oh.
The Landsguard have matters well in hand. Trust in them. If there's another attack, your people will need you to protect them. They'll need you to be sharp. So please rest. Consider it your duty.
I stood before them all. Said that we'd build a nation where everyone knows happiness. So much for that promise. What good is a vow of resolve who cannot save her people?
This is extremely heartbreaking. We'll handle this together. That's why I'm still here.
You'll stick with me. Thank you. My head's a little clearer now. I need to concentrate on what I can do rather than what I can't. We've dealt with unfriendly factions before. From Yokwista longing for conquest, to adherents of blessed siblings, people who are unwilling to listen. Even so, I believe that by learning about one another and engaging in good faith, we could peacefully settle our differences. And we did.
I'm glad the tragedy can't hurt you. I'm hurt right now.
My brother is different. There will be no reasoning with him. He killed our people. Our father. He'll stop at nothing to achieve his goal. What's more, he has power. The power to destroy the peace we've worked so hard to preserve. If I'm to protect that peace, then I must fight. I must confront Zorolja and kill him.
I don't think the game's gonna be all happiness and hunky-dory anymore. I think it's gonna be serious now. I'm fine. I just needed a moment to settle my nerves. Thank you for being there for me and for urging me to despite all of my sulking. Sitting around complaining isn't very leader-like, is it? So much has happened so quickly. I struggle to make sense of it all. The strange soldiers, those floating ships, the new power Zeral Jah commands. Given everything he's done and still intends to do, I know I can't afford to run headlong into battle. Not this time. I cannot let this terrible pain in my heart lead me astray, but I'll make my strength, the strength to do what I must. Right, I'm heading back to the palace. I need to talk strategy with Kawana. Could you and the others join us in a while? However we decide to proceed, I want you all to be aware of it. So, Undead, I kind of got a feeling that whatever is in the vault is urging him to do is urging him to go more extreme than probably his original ideas and thoughts. Especially whatever the mysterious voice was in there. But I'm not sure. Like, it felt like when Zarul Jaja was in there, or Zarul Jah was in there in the fight, it's like, I've wanted to kill you again after all this time, so I'm positive that whatever cybernetics are in him, there's probably another entity within him as well. That's at least what is probably happening. I'm sure it's some evil civilization that Gula Jaja sealed before, and now we need to go deal with it. Or at least that's what it feels like to me. I don't think mind controlling, I think it's more mind enhancing. So, two souls in one body type thing, like the Blessed are anyway. So in a way, Zarul Jah might have just become a Blessed in a very weird cybernetic way. Yes, manipulation's the best way to probably put that, more than anything else. Control can be very subtle. You're right. You're right. God, they really want you to see all the death and destruction around. Oh, you're back. By that, I take it to mean that Lamati is feeling better. She needs to be strong for the people of Taral, I understand that, but she doesn't have to do it alone. So, if she intends to fight, then we fight together. That said, I wish I knew exactly what we were up against. I do too, Alice. I really do too. This is 663. Oh, this is probably 669. Yep. Alright, what is this thing, huh? It's clearly not a person, but it doesn't look like any automaton or magitech weapon I've ever seen. As far as wide as you've traveled, though, perhaps you've encountered something similar before? Would you mind taking a closer look? It may yield some clues as to Zeral Jah's new powers. This thing looks familiar. I'm telling you, I've seen these enemy designs before. I know I have. I think I kind of remember that, yeah. Intricate interior from which made is unclear. You see no signs of a power source. Strange sigil on the front of the helm. I'm telling you, I've seen these things before. I know I have. Is there more time travel involved in this? So what do you think? It looks like a person, but it is clearly mechanical. Indeed. While it resembles a person, it has features that make it uncanny. The lack of a face, not least of all. Did you see any sign of a power source? Pink Ranger's new design is wild. So it probably doesn't run on ceruleum or any other conventional fuels. I tried channeling Aether into it earlier, but there was no response. That would seem to rule it out as an arcane entity. It's completely lifeless now. A far cry from the unstoppable enemy it was in battle. Even the material it's made of is a mystery. Rather than a metal, it's more akin to stone? Wait, haven't we seen this somewhere recently? Oh, the Sky Deep Sea note as well. That's right, the glowing stone used in the chamber with the gate to the Golden City. And while the soldiers are a different color, the warships are the same black as the stone of the gate itself. Borg Cube Town, it might be. It might be Borg Cube Town. There has to be a connection. Let's share our observations with the others when we gather at the Sun Perch. How was C-Note actually said? Because they never really have said it before. The sooner we get to the bottom of this mystery, the better. Cenote? Cenote? Really? Cenote? That's very different. Cenote. Odd. Okay. Ah, Spanish. Fair enough. Fair enough. For some reason, when you said Spanish word, it reminded me a little bit of something rotten. It reminded me a little bit of the play Omelette, especially like near the end when the people are approaching and who we wage war against. I don't want to like say more than that because it's just, if you've seen the show, you know. If you don't see the show, you have no clue what the fuck I'm talking about. But it reminded me of that for some odd reason right now. Looks like everyone here is here already. Underground lake, gotcha. Always learn so much with you all, and I appreciate it.
Thank you for coming, everyone. And thank you for taking charge in the relief effort. We would have fared far worse without you.
To be fair, Alice is very used to that.
That's all. Come, let's take stock.
Alice seems to be always part of like relief efforts.
In terms of casualties, at least 50 died in the attack. And many times that number are wounded. All available healers are seen to their care. Structural damage at least is limited, so essential business can be conducted without issue. That said, the people are understandably shaken. We must assuage their fears and begin working to restore things to normal as quickly as possible.
Now, the most confounding mystery remains our enemy. And their mechanical soldiers created with technology that surpasses anything I've ever seen. What is their nature? And how did Zoralja manage to bring them under his command? Such things remain unknown.
They emerged from the dome encasing Yasolani. We're quite certain of that much.
Speaking of the dome, we have some theories, I'm told.
Oh, okay. Cybernetics from Board Cube Town. Yes.
Indeed.
In layman's
I
terms,
would
you're
like
right.
to call upon some helpers to join the discussion. May I invite them here?
Oh, are they here? Are the two here who I've wanted to see for a while?
By all means.
Oh, do I get my Mikode friend, buddy, adventurer again? Please.
It's me. Permission has been granted. You can come in.
Is it both of my cat lovelies? My two favorite cat people in this game? Shh, give them to me.
Greetings, everyone.
Ha, the voice. Sorry. With the Crystal Tower S thing. And is that yes! Finally you two are back in my life. Thank you. I don't simp over both of them. Nope, not at all. I just want to get into a cat pile. Okay, I'm good. Oh, and we have Crystal Tower music again. Oh, I can't. Oh, sorry. It's just the references back to there.
After that long voyage, I had hoped that we might be afforded a moment's rest, but I gather circumstances are quite.
I'm so happy to have them back.
All is well in the annex, never fear. I've already dealt with the most pressing matters, and others hold the fort in my hands.
I know, like, here, let's bring back the Crystal Tower main theme and a lot of the Shadow Bringer stuff that they brought and put it front, fourth, and center. And because, again, Grahatia has not had a lot of time to really be the person we wanted him to see. So they gotta bring back the Crystal Tower S music, everything from all of that, and it just brings a range of emotions back in and remembering the storylines from here. I am so happy with this. It's perfect.
Following the changing of Dawn servants, Galul Jar Jar spoke about the Golden City to his two successors.
No, it's Shadow Walker, Mala. It's Shadow Walker and Endbreaker and Dawn Dusk Trail.
Thanks to Wuglamart, I was allowed to attend that meeting. What I heard led me to conclude that this was a matter for the students. Thus did I call upon our comrades who possess the requisite expertise.
Sorry, these are my two favorite scions on screen right now. I've told you all that I have a picture of Y'shtola on my wall, right? I think I've mentioned that before. I don't know. Like, I always just kind of fell in love with her design, and I always enjoyed her mannerisms and everything. Ugh.
It was actually after that the dome manifested. But, based on
Thank
what
you,
we
Cal.
know, I have reason to believe that it is connected to the Golden City.
I am totally fanboying.
While we're eager to help, we have limited familiarity with the situation. Might we trouble you to explain from the beginning?
There's a lot to go through.
As you know, it was a letter I found tucked away in the Baldessian Annex that brought me to Tural. A letter from the Dawn servant addressed to my grandfather, sent some 20 years ago.
The request to investigate the City of Gold.
Indeed. The strange thing is, there was mention of neither Tural nor the city in our records.
What are you saying about Kryl Undead?
Hoping to learn the truth of my grandfather's mission.
Are you talking
which I
about
did and
Orange
saw,
Cat Boy?
I volunteered to help in the rite of succession. At the end of which, I was able to hear the tale from Galul Jar Jar. Like us, my grandfather went to the deepest chamber of the Sky Deep cenote. And, like us, He saw the gate to the Golden City.
Oh, Graha is like best bud. That's what it is. No kith, just best bud.
Is that what you required our help with? This gate?
It was. You see, the gate was opened once in the past. And
all hell broke loose, clearly.
It led to another reflection.
Oh. 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 Ooh. That's not good. Shit. That's a lot more dire than I thought it was.
I can take the story from here. Considering my part in these affairs, I reckon maybe I'm best equipped to speak on the matter.
I kith goth mommy all the day and all night. It's fine.
I was there too, you see. In those ruins, together with Galuf and Galul Jaja. And what I saw that day, I'll never forget.
Oh, we get an Echo flashback. And it is even more important. Oh shit. They haven't done too much with Echo this time around. Sure, if you want. She has, but I really do enjoy that change a lot.
This black stone is remarkable. I cannot help but wonder if the structures in this part of the ruins were built by a completely different civilization.
It was over 1,000 years ago that the giants mined here. Their records make no mention of glowing stones.
In Undead, I don't think that'd be weird for backstory reasons. Correct, technically.
Concentrations of ether, and on the surface are what appear to be arcane patterns.
Yeah, I mean, technically Grahatia is one of the oldest scions now.
They aren't Allagan, or Mahi, or Nemean. If anything, they put me in mind of the calculations of the South Sea Islanders, but even then...
So it's a different civilization, okay.
Seven hells! What did you do?
Nothing.
An earthquake?
Yes, it's babyface Tinky Daddy.
None of this has ever happened before.
A void gate? This is different.
What is this? What kind of gate is this? What? Why was there Lalafell holding a baby? What? That isn't Kryl, is it? Wait. Wait, is that baby Kryl? And it sounds like is this where Kryl is from? No, it can't be. No, it can't be.
Baby? Now, hold on. Why would you...
No fucking way!
Now what's this?
What is this? Who are you?
Is that Kryl's parents? Wait, then does that not make Kryl not an actual Lalafell then? Like, what is this race going to be called? If that's
Though it
what I
never
imagine.
opened again, Galuf continued to study the gate for years after that, hoping to learn something of value. All he could conclude was that it was built with unknown technology, and that it led
Is
to
Kryl
another
from a
world,
different...
one apart.
A different reflection? Was Kryl never even, like, part of the source? Oh my fucking god, this is insane.
We'd assumed the ruins themselves were the Golden City, only to discover that the real prize actually lay beyond the gate, and beyond our reach.
What is this? Why is... Oh,
Couldn't make head nor tail of the artifact either.
Are we gonna see Kryl's homeworld? What the fuck is this?
As it had similar properties to the black stone in the ruins, we were convinced it was important. So Galul Jaja took it to the palace for safekeeping.
That's wild! Jesus!
Galuf, meanwhile, took the baby with him back to Charlian and raised her as his own.
Then the child was...
That's wild!
The earring inside the letter to my grandfather. It was apparently found amongst my swaddling clothes.
Holy fuck! How does this game still manage to make these ridiculous plot twists that have been built up for years, and it's just, oh my god, why are they so good at this shit? Even if it is cliched.
Then it means that you hail from another reflection.
What the fuck?
So it would seem. I still struggle to take it all in.
That is insane!
Looking back, Grandfather was always quick to seek distractions whenever I broached the subject. But never would I have guessed anything like this.
What were you saying this whole time, Ruby?
But enough about me. We have more pressing...
What do you mean enough about you? You're from a different reflection! You're from a different reflection! That's huge!
You suspect they are somehow connected to the Golden City?
Oh, we need to find your family, Kryl. Probably going to. Holy shit.
Looking back on it, the soldiers looked like they could have been made from the same black stone.
If we can figure out how to build the portals, does this mean we can bring our daughter home? Oh!
And leading them was Zeralja. His involvement also lends weight to the theory.
Oh my god, it would be beautiful. I would love to have her back. Oh, I want.
This
This is exciting.
A bandit took me unawares and knocked me.
Oh my god. I mean, that is a huge revelation from there, because if we connected to another reflection from there, like they found a way to build a portal to the source, meaning we could get like Rhine into the source. She wouldn't have to be alone in there. We could actually get most of the Crystarium major people to be able to traverse through there. Like, my god, there is so many implications to this. Zero's another one. There are so many characters that they could... Wow. Oh my god, this opened up so many things. This has opened up so many things. Like, is this is the second story they're going to tell? Are we going to travel to the other reflections and help them, like, restore the calamities that have happened there? I mean, we kind of started doing that in Zero's world. We did that with the first. Oh my god, there's so many things that could happen from this. But just being able to travel? Holy shit. Damn. Wow, there are so many things they could do with this. They left this wide open. Okay. Oh.
When I came to, I found
okay. Anyway, I'm calm now.
With a few particular items missing.
This is so cool.
Namely, the keystones.
Hi, V. Sorry.
With for my role as Watcher of the Gate.
The bandit. You believe that it was...
I only got a glimpse of him, but I was a blue-scaled Hubigo. I know of no other.
Of course it was.
The artifact stored at the palace was also stolen. The thief struck during the ceremony, and the guard was spread thin.
This is really cool.
So our assumption is Zorolja somehow opened that gate to another reflection, where he acquired advanced technology and his mechanical army.
It fits. And if he did, then it's also likely that the dome is a product of this unknown reflection.
Great, so it's world versus world again. Shit. Again.
Hold on. We've been going on and on about the reflections. But what of my home? What's become of it?
Oh, we need to help that out too. Oh god. Oh, my mind was just blown with lore stuff, that's all. Don't worry about it, Undead. I just spent like 10 minutes theorizing over shit. This looks like a job for the Scions of this. We're getting the team back together, baby! Fuck yeah! It's time.
Indeed. Where it concerns other realities, I dare say the Scions are best.
The Scions are back and re-established. Yes!
You can say that again. We've been to the literal edge of existence. Some mysterious giant dome shouldn't scare us.
This is exciting. But we need to get Estinian back with us too.
As you know,
and we need
our
Thancred.
order has ostensibly disbanded. We'd thank you to be discreet about our unofficial reunion.
We need Thancred Black. We need fuck. I can see his face and I can't think of his name right now. Fuck! I can't believe I forgot it. We need the Scions back. Ugh.
Huh. Worry not. We'll spare no effort to get to the bottom of this. And
You're
with
on,
a
Jay. Thank
hero
you.
Eager to help. You can be confident of the results.
It's so nice to have the Scions and the
coming with
7th
you.
Dawn back.
If that's where my brother is, then that's where I must go.
I don't know if it'd make the 8th Dawn because I mean this is still the 7th Dawn technically.
I can't say I understand everything you're discussing, but I know what I have to do. I have to put a stop to Zorolja and restore the people's happiness.
Suffice it to say, I share Lamachi's desire to join you. However, under these circumstances, it would be unwise for both vows to be absent from the city. As such, I shall remain in Tuliolol.
I mean, technically yes, but we did stop the other we've stopped another calamity already, which had still kept us within the 7th Dawn. Actually, we've stopped 2 calamities, because the whole Black Death, Black Rose thing was supposed to be another calamity that was thwarted, and then the emotion energy was thwarted. This is just another thing that's meant to potentially get us out of the 7th Dawn, but we won't be able to, so...
Come what may, I will protect our nation. So go forth, sister.
Does that mean we're unofficially making Wuklamad a scion at this point?
Thank you.
It may be prudent for us to likewise divide our forces. While one group ventures into the dome, the other keeps guard without.
Agreed. There's something I wish to investigate out here. So I will...
Let's just say that there's about 15 years of story to catch up on. I apologize.
As well. The enemy's warships still loom overhead, and I would see that we are prepared for the worst.
This is just me nerding out on another fandom, so don't mind me.
As a student, I have an obligation to investigate this potential threat to the world. But I'd be lying if I said I'm not deathly curious about my origins. If there's aught to be learned, then I want to learn it.
Yoshi P did say that he was tempted to be able to put relationships in with the other main characters. So the Warrior of Light could potentially get into a relationship and a patch with somebody.
I may not be a fighter, but I know those lands like the back of my hand. I can guide you.
If you hadn't offered, I would have asked. We're counting on you.
I'm not one for waiting around, so if it's all the same to you, I'll join the Dome crew.
You should accompany them, Graha. I expect your knowledge and experience will be useful.
Sorry, I'm good.
In the meantime, I intend to learn what I can about the gate, and will keep you apprised of my findings. Pray do the same.
Assuming communication is possible from inside the dome, we'll maintain contact and share any developments.
It seems our teams are assembled. A fine roster, I think.
Use Black Rose in a bar, oh my god.
Looks good to me. We'll find a way to deal with the threat. For the sake of Tural.
It's truly heartening to have you at our side for this. Thank you, everyone.
You're a very creative writer, Ruby.
Now,
I enjoy
before we
it.
set off, there's one thing I need to do. The people are still shaken by the attack, and I'd like to reassure them as best I can.
I can't believe we've reunited the Scions again. I mean, the Scions only come into formation when, you know, all the world has gone to shit, and this could cause another calamity. So, it's fine. We good. I know what I have to do now. Then let's do it, Wook. Together as one. I know we're in a hurry to set off, but before we do, I need to address my people. The peace we swore to uphold has been shattered. They need to understand what's happened and how we intend to fix it. So I want to call an assembly at the Winged Walk and assure them that all will be well. I can tell I'm dead. But as shaken as they are, I don't know how many will come. If those who are most distressed that truly need to hear your words, if you like, I shall seek out such souls and encourage them to attend. I'll help too. This is an important step in the city's recovery. Care to join us, Suno? Of course, back with the twins. While you handle that, Aaron Vale and I will see to the provisions for the expedition. Thank you. I'll go ahead and have the Landsguard announce the address. People must first know there's going to be one before they decide whether or not they want to hear it. If you can see to the Resplendent Quarter and Bayside Bevy, Alice and I will split the rest of the city between us. So nice to have you two back with us again. Hi, Graha. I'm so glad to have you two back in the party. I mean, now that I'm mainly just playing with Mala and Ruby, I won't have the chance to use them as trusts, but it's totally fine. I'd rather have Mala and Ruby anyway. Yeah, there will be backlash one way or the other. Like, there is a lot of diversity in this game, and the woke people just they're stupid at this point. It makes it easy. Well, I'm glad I make your gathering very easy to do. I just can't believe I like Deep Lord for like 20 minutes straight there. Oh god. Oh, just like the possibilities they can do. I did not expect Kryl to be from another like reflection though. That's insane. I still can't believe we were attacked. For mercy, my family was spared. I don't know what I would have done had they come to harm. I understand Val Wuklamat is going to make an address soon. I'll be there, of course. Okay. I know, it's bizarre. I don't know why people think the way they do sometimes. Please leave me be. My father is gone. We need to mourn. What did you change to this time? Gulujaja slain, and yet Val Wuklamat and Val Kawana still fight for our nation. For us. Very well, if they would speak, the least I can do is listen. Oh, it is hilarious, but that's just the way people think nowadays. What do you consider master race? That doesn't narrow it down for me at all. It can't be a boring here. Just be a maw. Oh my god. I mean, if that's what you want to be, undead, by all means. Why are Viera the master race? I highly disagree with that. If Tuliole falls to the enemy, what will happen to us? To our homes, our farms, everything we worked so hard to build? Lives and communities and histories are reduced to ash by these merciless villains? I heard Val Wuklamat is planning to address the people, but what's the point? What can she and her brother possibly have to say? Really? The Dawn Servants have a plan already? They've lost so much yet that they're prepared to carry on? And standing around worrying about that's what's coming will change nothing. It'd be a lie to say I'm hopeful for the future, but I'll go and hear what they intend to do. Look, the Viera didn't even exist until, like, 2 expansions ago, okay? Like, they weren't even a thought in this game by that point. They weren't even a thought until 2 expansions ago. Well, really, 3 expansions. Since they introduced Fran within, like, Stormblood, technically. They weren't even a fucking thought. I mean, touche. Kryl did not exist in the source until 20 years. I applaud you for that one. Checking on everyone, are you? The city's definitely seen better days, but we can only spare so much time for mourning. Only by looking to the future can we overcome this crisis, and we'll all need to do our part. I've no doubt Val Wuklamat and Val Kawana will share similar sentiments at their address. You've bought a lot of art recently. It's not safe here, not anymore. I could try to leave Toral, but where else is there to go? You look like a well-traveled sort. Please, I can't stay here. But if you're nowhere in Toral is beyond the enemy's reach, what are the lands across the salt? I know. Even if I ran, I know I'd regret it in the end. I love Toral. This is my home, and I know the Dawn servants would give their lives to defend her. I'll put my faith in them and listen to what they have to say. You paid $0.00. And just be Maw. It's totally fine to be Maw. Like, just Maw it out. That's how much that's more than less than my groceries cost this week. Cries. My groceries are expensive this week because I'm trying to eat healthier, and I don't like it. Ugh. Why does eating healthier cost so much money? I don't like it. The wares are mostly intact. Glad tidings for my clients. Oh, sorry, friend, but I have no time to spare. Lamont and Valkuana will soon be giving a public address, and I have to finish taking inventory before them. Given the circumstances, it must be quite important. You want to be there as well. Like, my groceries this week cost me $100. I was very sad. I've been busy helping as well. I'm guessing right now it's not for everyone, but Tulio won't succumb to this. The new Dawn servants practically this will go through it together. I need to stock up my food and medicine as much as I can, and what else is there? I can't afford to forget anything. Alright, that works, thank you. Yeah, I like oats. Sorry, sir, but I'm busy. Too much to do in too little time. So I'm telling you when those stone men will return. I have to get out of here, find somewhere safe. No, I haven't really been eating name brand stuff. I've been buying, the stuff from the generic brand. Wow, Val Lamont wants to speak to us? Perhaps she has a plan then. I suppose there's no harm in hearing what she has to say. It's just the recipes that I have require ingredients that require me to have to stockpile certain things. I didn't expect it to be this hard to find some of these citizens. Whatever it is, I don't have time. I have to finish repairing this cart. There's only so much I can carry on my back. When those hollow devils come again, I need to be ready. Val Lamont and Val Kuana meanwhile, but they're young and inexperienced. They can barely look after themselves. If we're to survive, I do not know if we can count on them. Oh, I figured he would. They're gonna strike back at the enemy? So the resolve to face this. Maybe it's too early to be thinking of running. Alright, I'll go and hear their address. Is there somebody on the harbor, like, hiding out here or something? There we go. I can't leave now. What if those soldiers come back? And what are those strange machines looming overhead? Gods, I have so many questions. I see. It would put my mind at ease to learn something, anything of the threat we face. Alright then, I'll go to the Winged Walk. Thank you, I feel better already, and likely better still once I hear what the Dawn Servants have to say. Alright, Wook. Or as assholes on the internet started calling you Woke Wook, which I was not very happy about, but whatever. Then again, I remember the one area I was exploring, they're like, yay! I'm in an area that Wook's not involved with, now I can enjoy the story. In my brain, I was like, fuck you. Wook Lamott's character is really good. Stop being a woke asshole. But that was just me. Don't mind me. I hate them too, Mala. It looks like you brought quite a few people. Thank you. Alice had actually returned ahead of you, but upon hearing that you were still out there, she decided she was unsatisfied with her own efforts and left again. My apologies for involving you all in Turiali's affairs. We are simply helping dear friends in need. Having traveled the lands of Tural, sharing in the rich culture of your people, I can see it no other way. What's more, Zeral Jah and his army pose a threat to not only Tural, but to the star as a whole. We will stand with you to protect what you hold dear. Thank you. I don't expect you to add much, if any, rest. How are you holding up? I'm fine, thanks to a little encouragement from Suno. You didn't worry about me either. Whatever weariness I feel is no match for my desire to protect my people. We will restore peace to the nation and preserve our father's legacy. And it begins by speaking to the people from our hearts. Shit, you know what I never did? Hold on, guys. I need to do something super quick. So I realized there is something that I never did. I am dumb. Why did I never do this? I'll probably take a look at some point. Alright, I'm back. Sorry, I had to deal with something super fast. But we Gucci now. We need to see to a few things first, but feel free to go ahead to the plaza and wait. Their father raised them well. That he did. I'm assuming this cutscene's probably gonna break me again. Yep. Too many NPCs. Broken. Broken Suno. Oh good, Bonko Jaja's fine. That's good to note.
Namachi, are you alright?
Isn't that fun?
Yes.
No, I don't want to skip the
Don't worry.
cutscene. Never. Don't ever ask me that again, game.
I'm ready for it. The fear, and sadness, and anger. Everything.
That's what always happens when there's too many people on the screen, unfortunately, Anne.
I am the reason to your resolve. But more than that, I am your brother. You needn't bear this burden alone. Remember this.
Let's see what the two leaders have to say now.
As you likely already know, my father, our former Dawn servant, lost his life in the recent attack. He challenged the enemy leader to a duel and fought with skill and valor, and for a moment we believed he had won. But wielding an unknown power, his foe returned from death and struck him down. I could only watch as this happened. I could not tarnish my father's honor by interfering. Many of you have suffered terribly. You've taken wounds. You've lost friends and family. As vow of resolve, I failed in my duty to protect you. Words can't express the shame and regret I feel.
She's becoming a very good leader. Like, her speech pattern has gotten pretty good.
And as much as it pains me to reveal this, the enemy leader was none other than my brother Zoralsha.
Zoralsha? It's true! I saw him!
We believe he staged the attack from Yasulani, which has been encased within a mysterious dome. I know that you're concerned for your loved ones there as well. But mark my words, I won't let Zoralsha torment us any further. Our father gave his life to protect our nation, and I'm prepared to do the same.
You say that, but those metal monstrosities are still up there in the sky. What are you going to do about them?
We're gonna go right to the source. You got this, Wukulma.
The enemy is still on our doorstep, and waiting for them to strike again accomplishes nothing.
We're gonna reach for the sky, yeah.
That's why we're going to strike first. We are going to take the battle straight to Zoralsha and put an end to it all.
And while my sister sallies forth, I will take charge of the city's defenses. Not another soul will come to harm. We swear to you.
Like our father before us, we will lead with resolve and reason to restore peace to our nation. So please, have patience and faith.
Buckle Jaja.
Solve goes on the attack, while reason shores up the defenses.
Yeah!
Sounds like a fine plan.
Bakul, I respect you now. God damn it, game, doing a quick 180 on him.
Needless to say, you can count on my sword. Dural's my hope, and I'll do my part for it.
God damn it, why are you so likable now, you asshole?
Hear, hear, brother. That makes two of us. Or was that two of we?
Oh, you're an idiot meathead, but I love you now. Damn it.
What of the rest of you? Will you let others do the work? Or will you do your part and fight?
We fight! We fight! We're two Leolans because we're united! We'll stand with you and weather this storm!
Kind of is in real life, exactly.
He's right. This is our nation, and it falls to us to protect it.
We'll fight too! For Tuliola!
Me too! Me too!
We're all together in this!
Yeah! A nation that is once again together. Bonus points for the himbos, fine.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
We've already learned much about our foe, and we will continue to learn more. In time, we will have the means to make their warships fall from the sky. When we join hands with our countrymen and our allies from afar, we're stronger than we dare to hope. Together, let us show the enemy the might of Tuli Yolal.
Took them forever to be dumber and sweeter, though.
You are the beating heart of our nation. Each and every one of you. Uncertain days lie ahead, but for now, I ask you to persevere, to go about your lives as you always do. Only then can we ensure we have the resources to see our nation through these trials.
Well, we just need to see the softer side of him for him to get the resolve he
When
needed.
the time comes, we will strike. Tuliola will not fall. We will prevail, and peace and happiness will be ours again.
Hell yeah. We will win this war! Like we've won all the other wars of all the other expansions. Because the second half always seems to deal with some type of war. Listening to Wuklamat and Kawana has reminded my time in the first. While the Exarch was no king, I often found myself speaking before the people in the Crystarium in the like manner, and throughout their deeds, they answered me. The people of Toral too arise to the occasion. This I can tell. Oh, we're gonna get the Exarch version of Graha. Oh, that's awesome, actually. We're not gonna get childlike wonder adventurer. We're gonna get actual, like, mature Graha, and I am totally fine with that. Yeah, I get that. Well, the hour of departure is at hand. Those of us remaining here shall accompany you part of the way. I, for one, would like to see the dome firsthand. Set forth as soon as everyone is ready. I will inform Wuklamat that. There you all are! Ah, Lamati! We were just planning to call on you. Are you ready to leave? I am. Seeing the people come together as one, knowing they haven't given up hope, it was all the encouragement I could ask for. Right then, let's get going. We leave for the Zaktural Skygate. You are losing your mind? Why? Why are you possibly losing your mind, Undead? Oh, do I see side quests? Oh, look at that. There are 3 side quests I need to take care of. Probably about 30 minutes tops, and then I'll probably be quitting. So not too much longer. You want it to be teal. You want it to be teal, like I said before. I enjoy teal. Oop, do not want to talk to you, I want to talk to you. And the teal family, I mean, obviously a lot of my colors are teal-like, so that's probably why I enjoy the color as much as I do, but again, that'd just be me. I mean, there is like a set of colors that are technically part of the teal family, so it makes sense that that would, you know, kind of be the name of it at that point. It is a cute name. I'll have to remember to use it from now on. You know, we're just all a bunch of the teal family hanging out together, yo. Or something like that. Something of the sorts. You are a undead of... No, we're not stealing, we're collecting crates for a deckhand. They're just like miscellaneous side quests that normally I don't read like... I read a lot of the main dialogue stuff, but not like the small little stuff here isn't that big of a deal to me. This deckhands. No, not God's crates. Do 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 do. And honestly, you can't get any better than festive holiday decor, so we're not. Why are we stealing them? We gave it to the deckhand who needed help grabbing the stuff, and there was something in one of those crates that a citizen was missing. So we just need to return to the citizen now that we found where it's supposed to be. You know, it's a basic fetch quest. Yes, we're doing quests. Parkour. We always do the parkour around here. No. These are all just side quests. They don't randomly just let us open up crates. That's not how MMO mechanics work. And what are all those just like hand-ins for to get everything up to 100? Hey, I mean, it was a faster way to travel. I'm a cat. I'm light on my feet anyway. Banana. Which the collectibles you'll hand in, they get to 100. Are you bothering doing like the quests that have to do with the gatherers, or no? Or are you just trying to get everything to 100 so you can craft whatever the hell you want? Or are you doing those storylines for the crafting peeps? Find 2 alpacas and soothe them. That shouldn't be too bad. You don't really care too much about deliveries. I forget, Ruby only cares about the lore of the MSQ and not the lore of everywhere else. Go back, alpaca. My guess is you probably haven't done any of the side quests in any of the areas yet. There was whole storylines behind, like, what botanists do, like, around Eorzea, and what they did with the first and everything. There was a whole fucking storyline around it. I'm not lying. If you complete all the crafting and gathering stuff, you get additional quests and shit. Did you skip through all the dialogue? Every quest in this game has a piece of lore in it. You skip through the dialogue. You know, I am just making fun of you because I never bothered to care about them. To be fair, I think the only one that I'm actually caught up with the quests on... No, I actually, for Alchemy, I am... Alchemist is the only one that I actually have done all the role quests for, so... Don't you skim through, like, unread MSQ stuff, too? Okay, 3 new quests for this area are done. Just gotta go collect them all. As someone who has not really completed all the side quests in Endwalker that they added over time, like, I never finished Tataro's Grand Adventures or whatever the hell that questline series was called. No, I don't know if they were related to the island or not. It might have been related to the island, but I don't 100% remember. There's something I still had to do with Gaius. And I'm still trying to get the Suzaku and Seru thing completed too. How many quests? Well, I can't fly in the city here. I'll never be able to fly in the city. But whenever they have these like small little like mini things here, I like to do them as soon as they pop up. Just in here though. But you cannot fly in cities. Well, I mean, for the most part, you do spend a lot of time in the major city-states, but you don't at the same time. It's one of those weird catch-22 moments. I mean, technically you can pet the alpacas because there's a pet command, but I don't think they react at all. Then again, I don't have the alpaca mount or minion yet, so I have no clue. I'm assuming there's a mount and a minion of an alpaca. So it's a very good possibility you could eventually pet or do any of that kind of stuff with it. Eventually. They were kind of mixed about having an adventurer guild. Alright, we'll level over these 2 gear things. Oh, I should have did this as a different class. I fucking forgot what I did. I fucking forgot to do these as a different class. Damn it. Oh well, it's fine, it happens. You could tell me how to get the mount. That doesn't bug me that much. Well, I do need it for upgrades, but... Oh, for the Dawntrail quest? Gotcha. Okay. I do need the upgrades, but I'd rather give the experience to my summoner right now. I just entirely forgot to do that, that's all. It happens. Alright, let's see how much further I can get in, like... 24 minutes. Yes, the side quest is what I wanted to really do with just to get the extra experience. But I forgot. Everyone here good. Visit my friends. We go straight down Zoralja and secure peace for Toriolo. We'll be passing through Shalawani, where there have been reports of enemy movement, so stay sharp. Wow, you just see the ships everywhere now. That's great. The Landsguard had told me about them. They emerged from the dome in quick succession and took to looming overhead. A display of force, like the vessels in Turiolo. Indeed, and while they haven't taken any aggressive actions, I want to see how things are in the area before moving on. We'll be passing a few settlements on the way to Shelowani Station. It's a perfect opportunity to look around. In this case, Suno and I know a few locals who can help. Then let's divide into two groups. Erenvale, Alice, and Suno will come with me to inquire with the locals. Meanwhile, the rest of you can go and inspect the dome. Understood. Once everyone is finished, let us reconvene at Shelowani Station. We can start with Hustahawi. That's where the Dust Watch is based, if I remember correctly. You do. The Sheriff Kemka should be able to tell us a few things. We're back to the Wild Wild West. Gotta look at all these ignored side quests right now. But once I get flying in this area, it'll be so much easier. Oh, it's you two, and I'll be Val Wuklamat as well. You're Sheriff of the Dust Watch, yes? What's the situation here in Hulastawi? Well, the enemy hasn't tried to pick a fight with us yet. Ships gave us a shock when they first appeared, but they've just been floating there, holding position. That said, I've received some unsettling reports from elsewhere. We've been investigating on the extent that we can, but we're spread thin and haven't looked in on Shishenawazensi Springs yet. Apparently mechanical soldiers are seen in the vicinity. What? If that's true, then the people there are in danger. I worry about the other township as well. The rest of you could head to the springs. I'll pay a visit to Meowettzone. I'll accompany Erenvale. See you all in a while. It's alright, Wook, we're coming. It'd be easier if I just warped over there, to be honest. Hi, Wook. And all clears his way. The mechanical soldiers don't seem to be in the area. Still, we should talk to the locals. Let's each make rounds to see what we can learn. God, the dome in the distance is just so menacing. Oh, you're the one who's helped us the other day. While Lika and the others are out investigating, and they've confirmed that that Nidawiki is safe. It was after the train had begun its journey back here that that dome appeared. So those who are riding the train there are fine, but we don't know what's become of those who disembarked in Yasuani. Oh, what a mess. And just after we finished fixing the tracks. Oh, there's a mechanical soldier over here. Well, somebody stabbed it. Good. someone named their guild dad. Suno, you came. As you can see, we're doing all right. After those ships appeared in the sky, soldiers clad in white showed up and surrounded the town. But to our surprise and relief, a traveler came along and dealt with them all in a flash. I'll never forget the way he soared through the air, spear in hand. Thank you. Thank you, Estinian. Shame I never had the chance to ask his name. We're all safe thanks to him, but I can't say the same for those in, Yassolani. I haven't heard from anyone there. I hope Namika as well. Thank you, Estinian. You heard about the spearmen as well? That couldn't be anyone else. What's that? Someone spreading more gossip about me? Hey, and you're back in your full armor, Stydian. Beautiful. Talk of how I saved the town travels fast. That's not to discount the help of my friend here, of course. We gave those machines a real beating. I thought you'd come sooner or later. Do you know what's happening? So you were indeed the one keeping the people safe. Thank you. Think nothing of it. The automata... Oh my god! They use the Heavensward theme here! They keep doing this! Every time they have a character come back in, let's put another like song in a different expansion. Thank you for giving a Stydian's theme its callback here. That is... Aw, thank you. It just makes me want to go through Heavensward stuff again. Oh! Yee! Sorry, I'm okay now. But are the rumors true? Guru Jaja is slain? I'm afraid so. Zaral Shah used some dirty trick to get the better of him. We'll make it pay for what he's done, mark my words. Why, hello there, Vortex. They are watching the Final Fantasy of the 14 currently. How are thee doing, Prithee, today? You're gonna help her, I assume? I see. With your contingent, you won't lack for strength. In which case, I'll remain in Shalani and keep an eye on things. That helps us more than you know. I'll send word to my brother before we set off. If you find yourself in trouble, don't hesitate to contact Kawana. Kawana? Brother? Wait a second. You're the Vow of Resolve? I am. And you're Zakola, right? I'll be counting on you to keep everyone here safe. Absolutely! More of those hollow men show up, I'll send them packing. I'm the fastest gun in Shalani, after all. Suno can attest to that. Glad to hear it. We leave Shalani in your capable hands. Let's get patrolling right away, then. Alright, Asinian's just gonna stay around. We're back in Western theme right now. Stay safe out there and don't do anything reckless. Wasted words, eh? Just do what comes naturally. God, I love hearing the Heavensward theme again. Right then, it's time we headed to the station and join the others. Yes, Blazing Saddles world we're back at. They gave me Blue Quest. This is one of the last Blue Quest. Oh! Cries. Alright, let's take care of this one. Yeah. Hey, you traveler. You came here down the Turiolo Trail, right? Happen to see a woman on the road? Maybe nursing a limp, sore head, or some such? No sign, huh? I work here at the refinery and it seems I now have a problem. It's a friend of mine, Kaya Mene. She set out for Tuliol not long back, but only her Ronik returned, pulling an empty wagon. I was thinking the animal just got spooked by something, sent Kani Mene sprawling into the dust and hightailed it back here. But if you didn't see her, say you couldn't go and take another look, could you? I'd go myself, but I'm 2 hands down as it is. Oh, I love the teal bird too. I specifically colored it that way for a reason. Thanks, friend. She's taking cargo of ceruleum to the Turiel trailhead. You know the way, right? Just take the road southeast from town. She'll be somewhere along it. If you find her, tell her to get her hide back here as quick as she can. We've got work to do. Oh, the teal bird went bye-bye. Thy adventure, prithee, doing well. Just relaxing with thy grandiose story of lore keeping and sorrow and sadness and joyeth. Here, prithee, thee of massive faith. I don't know. I'm terrible at talking in Shakespearean. What's a candy cologne? I don't even know if I said that correctly. Where are you? Oh, there you are. You okay? Finally, you don't know how good it is to see a friendly face. It was a dinosaur. Oh, thank you. I had no clue that's what the name of that was. Wasnapi sent you. Gods, he's gonna dock my pay, isn't he? But at least the Ronik and the wagon made it back. A good thing it happened after I dropped off the ceruleum, too. Don't want to think how much the company would charge me if I lost the load. Maybe that's what the beast was after. Oh, I didn't tell you about the beast, did I? I was out on the trailhead when I sprang upon us out of nowhere. Naturally, my Ronik bolted. Yes, we are on the thy gruesome desert where it be very, very hot and very cerulean and sure. Managed to hold on this far, but I eventually lost my grip and took a dirt bath. Still, could have been worse. At least I didn't break anything. It was you that found me, not the beast. Speaking of, you didn't see it on your way down, did you? A horrible blue blobby thing? Like that? Ah, so it's like to make... Okay, that makes sense from there. I'm not really into the wig making business, so that's probably why I didn't know about that. Just like that. Oh gods, it's a beast. It's found me. It was a lot more aggressive down by the trailhead, I swear. Why isn't it attacking? The hell is this? Just a blue blob running away. Huh. Guess it took one look at you and lost its appetite. Thanks, partner. I've lived here my whole life and never seen anything like that blue blob before. But others have. I heard about them from my fellow tappers. Like ceruleum with skin, they said. Started showing their ugly faces a few years back, prowling about by the wells. Who speaks to 1500? Ah, jeez, Vortex. They reported it to the foreman, but they weren't interested. The way they consider it, so long as we've got all our limbs attached, the blobs aren't a threat. This is not the beginning of a hentai, I swear. But they damn well better change their minds about them now. If it's not enough that one of those best employees could have been killed, they could have lost a wagon load of ceruleum. Say, Suno, would you come back to the company's office with me? They can't wave it away so easily if they both are telling us the same story. Thank you kindly. Come on then, let's head back to the Shenawazi Springs. Make wacky props and costumes, having some random weak supplies on hand is always a good idea. That's very, very true. That kind of just helps out with there. So this whole thing about these blue gloop things will most likely be like the storyline over here to unlock tribal shit. So we will have to do it at one point or another. Oh my god, come on. I got stuck in the hole. I got stuck in the hole, chat. stupid hole. You don't need to see my embarrassment of being stuck in the hole. Home at last. For a moment there, I didn't think I'd ever see this old place again. I can tell you right now, I'm not taking another wagon out until the company tells me exactly what they're going to do to protect their precious employees from those rotten blobs. Are you with me? I am with you. Alright, let's try to complete whatever I'm supposed to be doing over here before we move on. I'm not playing a hentai game. My gosh, YouTube would ban me in a second if I even thought about doing something like that. It's just a blue blob. Be careful that you don't choke on your noodle. Thanks to Estinian, there were no casualties to speak of in Shaluani. The Hetsaru were safe as well. At the very least, there were no sightings of soldiers there. What about the dome? Did you learn anything of note? It is composed of exceedingly high concentrations of lightning energy. To even touch the barrier would prove fatal. When approaching it, we must exercise all caution. Then how are we supposed to get inside? If Zaralja and his army emerge from within, there ought to be an entrance. An entrance, you say? It so happens we might have an inkling where one is. I mean, yapping and playing games is kind of what we all do on this platform, so... These are the engineers of Zaktaral Railing, which operate the train between Chalani and Yasulani. When we went out to recover the train, we had ourselves a look at the dome with it through a telescope. It was that we saw it, a large fortress-like structure that looked like it straddled the dome's edge. You're telling us a part of it is inside, and a part of it outside? That seemed to be the case, yes. While we only observed from afar, the soldiers were coming and going from it. From that, I'd say it serves as a passage between the outside world and whatever's inside. But as you'd expect, the area was heavily defended. It won't be easy to get near. Do you know what became of the passengers who went to Yasulani? Uklamat's nursemaid was among them, a woman named Namika. What? I'm afraid not. Only those passengers who were heading back here are accounted for. I can say for a fact that everything was fine when we arrived in Yasulani. But when that big tremor struck not long after we left the station, I hit the emergency brakes and looked back, and I could see all I could see was the dome. Yes, they are planning to penetrate the dome. What's more, the fortress sits right on the tracks of all places. What are the odds of that, eh? Assuming this fortress serves as a means to pass through the dome, we should first determine how we're to reach it undetected. I don't care if we're detected. I say we smash our way in. Despite how it sounds, I actually gave this some thought. Zaral Jean wants me to prove that I'm Father's worthy successor. If I fail, he'll destroy Turiolo. Yes, the Wild West sure be wild in. By charging it head on, I make my intentions plain as day, and in doing so, he keeps his eyes on me. A bold strategy. I like it. Of course, your plan will be no good if you're cut down before reaching their base. What you need is something that'll get you there quick and break through their defenses with a single decisive blow. And we have just that. Since the tracks go straight into the fortress, we can reinforce our train with armor, Load her with all the fuel she'll carry and send her hurtling at it to explode on impact. Chief, have you gone insane? You were just saying how relieved you were the train's in one piece, and now you want to turn it into a bomb? Oh my god. You're thirsting over this, over Walika. Actually, I don't blame you. The chest is pretty hot, and the scars, and... Anyway, the train's not important. Our dream was to have railroads running from coast to coast, remember? If these invaders have their way, there may not be any more railroads, let alone trains to run on them. Is that what you want? It's a sacrifice we have to make. That grin. Aww. These good folks are willing to put their lives on the line to get inside the dome and put a stop to all this. The least we can do is help them. But, Chief... Listen, no matter how hard things may get, no matter how many times we fail, we can always get back up. As long as we're alive, we can always build another train. So have faith and quit your complaining. I guess you're right, I did theirs first. You're absolutely right on that one. But what if we fall really, really hard? There's no getting back up if we're dead. No one's dying on this train. I'll see to it myself. Needless to say, this will be a one-way trip. You'll need to jump off at the last moment if we don't want to go in a blaze of glory. You alright with that? If we're gonna go in there and just like smash into a barrier. I love it. There's no change in her mind, is there? Just promise me you'll be careful out there, honey. We'll keep your wife safe, we promise. I'll hold you to it. Can't start a family business without her, much less a family. It'd be a lie to say the loss of the train doesn't concern me. Yep, he's got a wife. But with good friends and my loving wife besides me, that's all I really need in the end. Sorry, the 1970s man hunk is taken, guys. Well, at least it'll go down as a legendary train that saved Tyrrell. That it will. But first, we've got to work to do so she'll look the part. It is not. I promise it is not. I don't know much about Magitech, but if there's anything I can do to help you, you need but say the word. We'll keep that in mind. If any of you are willing to be able to lend a hand, there's work that needs doing over at the storehouse. Oh my god. It seems we have a path forward. I believe this is a good time for me to return to Tuliol and inform Kwan of the situation. I shall return as well. I have new investigations to pursue. The dome's elemental aspect is similar to that of the gate in the Golden City. If we can identify a connection, we may learn something of use in our fight. I am very certain, I promise. It's one mystery after the next, but at least we're not without clues. May not be easy, but I know we can get through this together. That's what I was waiting to see. Everyone has just met them, and I can see how important the train is to Walika and the engineers. Can't just let their sacrifice be for nothing. It's gonna be that last point I'm looking for. Nope, not yet. Alright. We're not gonna grab this one just yet. because I unfortunately do need to get going. Just so I can do what I gotta do, is I have stuff to like prep for and everything. I don't really ever, I think I may have learned of at least prides or cat colonies, so it makes sense, but yeah. Guys, thanks for hanging out again today. I appreciate all of you. If you've not checked out the new video on my channel that has me shrimping over Magic the Gathering music, by all means, go ahead and check that out. It came out about an hour after before I started streaming. So if you've not had a chance to check that out yet, I have to go. There's stuff I have to do, and I apologize. I can't help it if there's stuff that needs to be done. I've already been going for about 3.5 hours, and I know I've done much longer streams in the past, but Mondays is D&D. I gotta eat dinner, I gotta set up and prep for stuff like that, and I have a bunch of others. I'm sorry, Vortex. I gotta go. But I will be live again on Friday. It'll be a bit, or not Friday. When will I be live again? It'll be a bit before I'm live on here, but you are more than welcome to you know, go and watch the other videos. By all means, please continue to support us as always. It'll be a bit before my next live stream, but there'll be plenty of other things going on until then, so, and I'll be excited to see like the art and stuff. But until next time, friends, that'll be it in the tavern. I hope you all have a lovely day, a lovely week. Thanks for hanging out with me on this lovely Monday, and we'll see you the next time. Alright guys, have a good night. Bye-bye!